Hi guys, this is a vlog just really about my life. I was told it could be helpful for working through some issues and just getting out what I need to get out into the world and working on talking to people and, developing some good life skills and just knowing how to talk when no one's really there to talk back to you, so you don't get caught up with words like so and those filler words, just talking really any without any motivation from someone else to make you respond some way. So this is really just a personal project that I'm doing to better myself and hopefully acquire some good lifelong skills along the way. So a little bit about me. My real name is Darian, and I'm going to go by Liz because my middle name is Elizabeth. I would share my last name, but I am the only person in the world with my full name, and I don't want to be easily found on any form of social media, though I'm sure it's going to be pretty easy to find me anywhere out there. Because again, my name's just unique. I recently turned 22. Not really one of those big deal numbers. You're like in the crossway of 21 and 25. Like 25 is the next big number, I guess. Or is it 30? Still, it's an in-between number. It's not like an exciting number. I'm an only child, no siblings, and I'm currently living with my mom and her parents because I'm trying to save up money to move and get my life started and all that fun stuff. So I guess I can start out with talking about maybe my future plans and goals. Maybe that'll shine some light a little more onto why I'm doing this in the first place. Why I'm just making a vlog that not a lot of people are really going to care about. Like, who wants to listen to some girl just drone on about her problems in life and the things she finds interesting or the things she finds annoying and frustrating. So I have a big goal, and I really want to do something just life-changing in the field of environmental science. It's a big passion of mine. I care deeply for the earth, for the animals of it, the people on it, and you want to see it survive, not strained how it is now. There's so many contributors that lead to the degrading environment, and it's just I don't like seeing it. So what I want to do is I want to do research, and I want to help fix problems that come from just people being alive. I really want to make advancements, maybe not in technology because I'm no engineer. I Physics is definitely not one of my strong suits. I'm a geology major. I talk about rocks in classes, um, and a biominer, so rocks and animals. And I think those two things go really well into like the physical aspect of the earth. Well, of course they're physical sciences, but like just the tangible parts, not technology or engineering where I'm making something that's an advancement. I want there to still be, I want to work where there's still advancements, but we can find ways to make it so they're sustainable and so that they can help and not hurt us, if that makes any sense. Um, and I plan on going to graduate school in about a year, down in Florida, which is nice because I live up in Pennsylvania and it gets really freaking cold. And I hate it. I'm not a fan of the cold. I like the heat, maybe not the humid heat, but I'm not moving to the desert. I refuse to. There's no oceans near the desert, and the ocean is one of my favorite places. Um, so that's a little bit of my plan for the future. A lot of moving within the next year. I'm first moving down to Tennessee and just staying with my dad for a bit. And then I'm gonna move to Florida and be on my actual own for the first time in my life. It's a little scary, honestly, thinking about it, but it's also like, it's like scary, but in that exciting way. When you, like when you go on a roller coaster, it's like that feeling. And I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to start my own life. Not to say that living, not being on my own, I haven't started my own life, but you know, when you live with people, you just gotta take so much into consideration. Like, I love my grandparents. I hate living with them. It's just, it's, I don't have my room to like grow or to expand. Everything's like on their terms, under their conditions. Like, a good example was like when I lived in my own apartment with roommates, but that I could barely afford that apartment. But I had a cat, and he was my child essentially. Very beautiful boy that I adopted from the SPCA, and I had to give him up because I just wasn't allowed to have cats here. And I it's like I don't have my own life, you know? It it just doesn't feel like it's mine yet. Like I can do whatever I want still, but like within certain constraints. But once I'm on my own, I can actually do whatever I want to do. And it's just exciting to think about, but it's also scary because I don't feel like I'm prepared to do whatever I want to do. I don't feel like I'm ready to make all these big choices in my life. And that's the scary part. But again, whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it, no one can tell me that I can't. Except break laws. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. As I talk, you'll probably notice that I take pauses, and none of this is scripted. I'm just really saying what's coming to mind and going with it, rolling with it. I don't, my thoughts can be very tangent sometimes. Like, I could start off on one topic and go off on so many other topics. It's just how my brain works, and it's sometimes hard to keep track of what my first thought was that brought me to a certain point. And So if you notice that, it's gonna happen. So, and these pauses, I'm trying to remember what my original topic was, and I cannot. Um, well, I really just wanted to start this and start doing something that's like productive in order to express myself more. And I think this is really going to help. I think it's really going to help me in talking to people, like groups of people, not just the individual people, persons, whatever. And, just also help me develop like good conversational speaking, I guess. It forces you to like keep track of your thoughts so you remember what your original idea was, and not having someone who reminds you and is like, oh yeah, we were talking about this, and then be like, oh okay, yeah, let me backtrack through all these tangents and resume talking about this. And also, it provides the freedom of just saying whatever the heck you want to say. Like, I don't have to backtrack if I don't want to. If I'm done with that point, I'm done with that point. Like, why should I have to come back to it? So yeah, I might start doing a written blog for like the everyday, because I don't really see myself doing this every day. Because again, well, I'm in my last semester of college. It hasn't been rough, but it's been very stressful. And it's another one of those things that's like exciting but scary. Like, I'm graduating from college. I've never done that before. And it's just been, college has been one crazy ride. And I might get more into that in another video if it ever comes up. I don't really want to drone on about it now. I really just wanted to like kickstart this thing off. Just come out. Here I am. And kind of just tell anyone who's watching this like what this is about. And I'm sure if I ever get any sort of following from this, not a lot of people are going to see this first video. But, if you are watching this, thank you. I don't understand why you would want to listen to just someone drone on about things. Maybe I'll be funny sometimes. Maybe I won't be. Maybe the mood will be more sober, more upsetting, sad. It's like just my life, pretty much. I don't want to say unfiltered. I'm not going to tell you like everything that's happening in my life. That's just overkill. But it's just, bits and pieces that I think are important enough to talk about and delve into. The things I'm keeping track of in life, I might talk about those. Like, sometimes I might talk about politics, just what's going on in the world. Sometimes I might come up with some environmental stuff to talk about, because that's really what I want to do and what I really want to talk about and share with people. But I think I just need to work on sharing stuff with people, like large groups of people, not just like those private groups and like private intimate groups. I forget words I want to say a lot. I honestly feel like the stream has been running pretty smoothly. I've got about 15 minutes, and I don't feel like I had too many big pauses, too many likes and so that's something. And it's honestly a lot easier when no one's listening to you right at the moment that you're speaking. It's just easier. I don't know what it is about crowds of people. I can't talk in front of them. I get nervous. I start talking too fast. I always forget what I want to say. Probably because it's like something rehearsed I have to say. I don't do well with like rehearsing things because my memory's so bad. I don't remember a good bit of stuff that like I say or do or like need to know for tests, quizzes, and stuff like that. My memory just doesn't work as well. And that's why sometimes with tangents, I can never pull back to the original point because I don't remember the original point of what I was saying. Um, so yeah, um, if you're watching this, thank you. If you have anything, like, if anyone has any suggestions of things you want to hear me talk about, I'm all for that. Like, otherwise, these are just going to be like this and go off in so many different directions. Um, what can I say but like, stay tuned. We'll see what the future holds.